What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I am a wife, a mom, a military veteran, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out of that, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms along with my podcast to raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing and the tactics used to recruit and or try to sell you, in my opinion, an overpriced product. If you're brand new here, hello. If you've been here for a while, I appreciate every single view, every single like, every single comment. I love your commentary. You guys are so incredible. And I feel like I have not done a reacting to my former Hun self video in quite some time. And I say this every time I do this. If I am going to hold other people participating in multi-level marketing companies, if I'm going to hold them accountable, I'm going to hold myself accountable because I participated in it. So we're going to react to me talking about the 60-hour fast. I think it's very important that I give a trigger warning because I am going to be talking about fasting, relationships with food, giving advice that I have no business giving advice on. And if this is something that, in all seriousness, I know I just laughed, but in all seriousness, if this is something that is very triggering for you and you know that this is something that you're just not ready to watch, that's totally okay. But I want to make sure that I prepare you guys for talking about fasting, relationships with food, this and that, in the event that it's not something that you're prepared to watch. So there's a couple things that I noticed. So one, I'm going to go to the gym after this. And so that's the reason that I'm dressed the way that I am. I have to wear a hat. But in this video, I am also in a Nike hat and I'm also in a blue tank top. Also, I recorded this on a Tuesday and I'm recording this on a Tuesday. And I find that really, really interesting. Not sure what that means, but anyhow, if you'd like to follow me on social media, here's my handles. If you'd like to listen to my podcast, grab some merch, report companies to the FTC, you can click the link in my video description and all of that stuff is right there. All right, let's get into it, shall we? Also, drop your commentary below. Let's roast my former Hun self together. Okay. Bees joining you live from my backyard in Las Vegas. You can call me #beast mode. I'm excited about this topic. I'm getting tons of questions. I'm getting tons of people that are like, how are you melting? Okay, first of all, let's address the elephant in the room. I look very different. I look very, very different. I am a lot thinner. Doesn't mean I'm healthier, okay? I'm a lot thinner in this. I have stiletto nails. So this was before, I don't even know the year that I recorded this. This was before I started playing basketball again. I have insane lash extensions. I probably have makeup on in this as well. I wonder. I obviously don't have any on right now. Going to the gym in a little bit. But yeah, very interesting. Every single time I see you on here, you look smaller and smaller and smaller. Ew. I have been talking about this reboot that we're doing for so long. You guys, this is our third revolution, quote unquote revolution that we're doing. So if you have done the reboot, and by the way, if you're watching me live, drop a blue heart below. If you're watching the replay, hit me with the flame below. If you're, sorry, bugs. If you are brand new to the Beast Mode show, drop me a new below so I can welcome you properly. And do me a favor and share this out because this is a conversation that needs to be had. No, it's okay? Not. So go ahead and click the share button, drop a comment below, and let me know that you shared so I can love on you. So I know that some of you saw this title and you were like, what the heck is she talking about? Going 60 hours without food? First of all, but tell me where you guys are watching from, okay? Here, Erin, I'm going to need you to get it together because like you're making me tired and we're only a few minutes in. I know you're exhausted because I remember that life. So many of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, I am in the middle of a bulk. And the reason that I'm in the middle of a bulk is because I am repairing my metabolism. I also have a goal to build lots of muscle. And so that's what I'm working on. And the reason that I'm doing this is because, in my opinion, years of fasting, and just restrictive dieting, because I was keto for 3.5 years, and all the kind of crash stuff that I've done in my adult life, I really feel like it's definitely damaged my metabolism. And so that's the reason that I'm doing the bulk. If you want to repair your metabolism, you have to eat. Along with that, you're going to gain weight because your body has to get back into, and this is just my opinion, obviously I'm not a professional. And anytime I talk about this, I make sure, like, you guys know to please go seek professional help if you need help with your nutrition, see a dietitian, blood work from your doctor, all kinds of, just get professional help. This is just me telling you my experience, because as I'm looking at this and I'm looking at how tiny I am, I don't know if I was running at this time. I'm not really sure, but I'm extremely tiny. I'm almost frail looking, in my opinion. I mean, it's my body, it's me, you know. Um, but I remember thinking, God, I look good. And I have pictures that I won't share for obvious reasons, but it's just really interesting to see, like, the difference. You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm looking super frail in this, and I look super strong, and you can see, muscle developing, and I'm in the middle of a bulk, and it's just really interesting how full circle this is, especially the fact that I'm in a blue tank top. This was not planned. I actually sat down to film and was like, I haven't done a roast myself as a former hun in a long time. And so I pulled up things that I saved and sat down, and here we are. It's just very, very interesting. Here's what I have learned. So this 60-hour fast, so many people learn some incredible things about themselves. They take control back of their food. No. They take control back of their mindset. No. They put their body into a state called ketogenesis. For those of you that are new to keto, by the way, raise your hand if you are a keto fanatic. Oh, God. For those of you that are new to keto, ketogenesis is when you actually start producing ketones from the stored fat that we have within our body. When you do a 60-hour fast, what's going to happen is, hey, Samantha, you are going to get rid of all of the stored carbs that we have. You're going to get rid of everything that's stored in your muscles, in your liver, all the calories that we have. You're going to deplete the system, which is fantastic, because when was the last time you started your phone or your computer over? We typically do that often, because I used to say that all the time. Listen, I reboot once a month, because when's the last time that you restarted your phone or your computer? That's not really an argument. That's actually, I think you could consider that a Strawman fallacy, because we're comparing how technology works to how our bodies work. Our bodies are designed to work. They're like, it drives me crazy. And I don't know if I'm going to say this in here. I might. Your liver, its job is to detox. Its job is to get rid of toxins in your body, literally. So, like, it doesn't need help detoxing. So all of these detox type products, and I'm sure I'm about to pitch that, the 60-hour fast through Pruvit, as a detox type product. That's kind of where I'm leaning here. It's just, okay. It restarts the system so that it works better, right? Does that make sense? Drop a yes or a yes below if that makes sense. God. Okay. When was the last time you rebooted your body? When was the last time that you said, you know what? I'm feeling a little tired. I'm feeling a little sluggish, feeling a little bit bloated. Maybe it's time for me to reboot. By the way, these are all very normal things, especially being a woman. And I would not go to an MLM product to solve that. Again, these are all very normal things, depending on how you're sleeping, depending on how you're eating, depending on your water intake. Those are the things that I would look at first before introducing some sort of an MLM product to try and help with, energy now. You know what I'm saying? Back then I was like, this is the answer for everything. And it's not. It's not. Food, water intake, proper rest, those are all things. And by the way, the bloating, we're women and our hormones fluctuate. It's how our bodies are designed to work. So you're going to have some bloating, and that's a normal thing. Like, we need to normalize that. And if you have excessive anything, go see a doctor. Don't lean on an MLM product to try and help you, feel better.
my system. That's the whole point of a 60-hour fast. Now, there's different types of fasts, okay? There's one that a lot of you are familiar with, which means that you just go without food, okay? That's not what we're doing. We are doing a coached...
What? Erin, that is what you're doing. You are going without food for 60 hours. You were drinking ketones and electrolytes and bone broth. You're literally not having any food, drastically reducing calories. What are you talking about? What?
Super safe, led by products, led by people that have done it, led by people that have been certified as coaches to coach you through it.
Certified how? Ma'am, I'm gonna need you to cite your sources. Certified where? Oh, you're not gonna cite your sources.
I don't know why, but my eye is watering. And what I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I'm doing amazing, Dorothy. How are you? These reboot kits are going to sell out today.
Oh, God.
So what you need to do, we're going to go over what comes in it. You need to get your reboot kit as soon as this live is over. So what I want you to do is, whoever invited you here, I want you to message them immediately. Thanks for the share, Andrea. And I want you to get your reboot kit, because I'm telling you, these things sell out so quickly, and you're going to be really, really sad when you have to wait a whole nother month to do it. So take a chance on yourself and get your reboot kit, and do it right now. Just kidding. Don't do it now, but do it right after this live, because I'm telling you guys, you're going to learn so much. You're going to take your power back. You're going to, thanks so much, Brenda. You are going to,
Erin, I need you to take a breath and calm the F down. What? You are so out of breath. Just relax. What? We're just going to keep this moving.
Feel so much better. Your body is going to be processing food so much better. We are international. You can get it literally everywhere. Thank you for the share, Samantha. And I'm telling you guys, you are worth it, okay? In order to get to where we want to be, sometimes we got to do something uncomfortable. Sometimes we got to do the hard things. Sometimes we got to do the things that we've never done so that we can get to where we want to be.
Oh my God. Calm down, bro. What? Oh my God. Also, this pause. I really thought I was doing something here. Lord, these 60-hour fasts are so problematic. And I have talked, and many other creators have talked about the different health and wellness companies and how they are, in our opinion, in my opinion, a breeding ground for eating disorders, for extremely restrictive, toxic relationships with food, not trusting yourself, classifying food as good or bad. And here I am encouraging that. And I'm actually disgusted by this. I think that this is very problematic. I apologize to anybody that I hurt in this process of sharing these facts that were probably just spilled to me from company training or a company event, or a video that they put out where they're not really citing any sources and hiding behind the doctors and all of those professionals that this company works with. This is extremely problematic. This is bad.
Can I get a red heart below? Can I get some love over here? Okay, let's talk about this reboot kit. I'm a little fired up today, you guys. By the way, did a 1.75 mile fasted run today, and I didn't even break a sweat.
Yes. So, okay, that answers my question. I was running, which is why I'm so thin. So, I used to do a lot of fasted runs, which is very dangerous in my opinion. I can't believe some of this advice that I'm giving is ridiculous. So now we're going to go through the different products of this kit, and it's going to be ketones, electrolytes, some capsules in the morning or in the evening, depending on the year. Let's look. Hold on. This was from, this was from April 3rd of 2018. So that being said, I was probably 6 months in October, November, December, 7 months in to Pruvit. And so I was like, yes, these products are incredible. And oh God.
What? This is so crazy. My 5K is on Saturday. I'm so excited. I'm nervous. I'm not going to lie, but either way, it's going to be awesome. So let's talk about, hey, Courtney. Hey, Deborah. Let's talk about the reboot kit. Okay. It comes in this fabulous little package. It talks about what comes in what comes in each of these kits. There it is. But can we talk about this? What's your it? What is the reason that you're doing this? You guys, I'm going to be super transparent with you guys. I used to have a problem with food. I used to be the person that would medicate for whatever reason. If I was tired, if I was stressed out, if I was celebrating, I medicated myself with food. And what this did for me when I first did this in February, I believe it was, February, was I realized how powerful I truly am. I took control of my food. I took control of the choices. I took control of, not standing in front of my fridge or my pantry aimlessly, just snacking for the heck of it, right? Food is fuel for me. Food is not something.
The irony of this statement, just think about this, you guys. Here I am talking about fasting, and then I'm also saying I took control. Food is fuel. Which narrative is it, Erin? Because what you're saying makes no sense. That's just you trying to sell a reboot kit and getting 60 BV off of it. Oh my God.
I medicate myself with anymore. And for me, that was the biggest lesson in this. So it really is a blessing for me to coach so many people through this, and for them to realize the power that they have. Okay. So this is the kit that you're going to use. I think it's really cool because you can put what's your it. And as you're going through this process, you can remind yourself, well, this is why I'm doing this. Yes, I'm having a hard moment. We can get you connected with the community. You reach out to this. It's like a team, you guys. It's a team of everybody doing the same thing. The reboot starts on April 5th.
I literally just said the quiet part out loud. It's a team of everybody doing the exact same thing. Yeah, we see that, Erin.
15th. This is going to sell out tonight. It's going to go quickly. So please, after this live, get with whoever invited you here and get your kit, because I'm telling you, you are worth it, and it's time for you to change. It's time for you to take control. It's okay to be nervous. It's okay to be skeptical. I love that, Amy. I think that's awesome. This is Amy's first time doing the reboot. She's going to come out a complete beast after this. You guys watch.
Sorry, Amy.
So this is the kit that you get. Okay. And you are going to get 3 Keto Calm, and I'll take these out and I'll explain what it is and how you take.
Oh my God, the Keto Calm. I'm just going to be really honest with you guys. I still have a very hard time with salted caramel anything because of this tea. Oh, I could, how when I talk about like Modere trim and it's like I can remember the texture and the aftertaste. This is the same. Salted caramel, can't do it. I think they eventually, well, I know they eventually got rid of the tea in it because no.
Take them and all that stuff. You get 4 Better Broth, which is our bone broth. You're going to get 4 Keto OS Max, which is the raspberry lemonade flavor. Hey, Roxanne. Hey, Autumn. Happy belated Easter. You're going to get 10 Signal OS capsules, and we'll talk about all of that here in a minute. But let's talk about what else you're going to get. You're going to get coaching. You're going to get mentorship. You're going to get support. You're going to get accountability, because we have a whole
fun fact. Okay, this literally just happened. Has nothing to do with really this video, but we were just at Mia's high school picking up her Chromebook for school that starts soon, and we were walking in and there was a sign that said mentorship. My son, who's 8, looks at me and goes, "Mom, mentorship? What does that sound like? Is there an MLM here?" And I lost it. What? Kids see what you're doing. They watch everything.
Community of people that are doing this at the same time. So you're not alone. We are literally global. We are everywhere, and we are coaching and supporting each other. And it is such a powerful thing. That alone is absolutely incredible. If you have done the reboot with me prior to April 15th, what was your biggest takeaway? Drop your comment below. Tell me what your biggest takeaway. Now, are you going to lose fat? Yes, you are. Could you lose some weight? You could, but the control that you gain, the power that you take back is worth it, you guys. And whether you are new to keto, whether you are, maybe you're at a standstill in your weight loss, your fat loss, whatever you're trying to do, this is a great way for you to kick it up a notch. It's a great way to get over a plateau. It's a great way to say, you know what, maybe I cheated over.
A plateau is weight loss based. So even though I'm presenting this like, could you lose weight? Yeah, you could. Are you going to lose fat? Yes. Yes, you will. Yeah. But the fact that could it help you get over a plateau? Well, yes. Yes, it could. That's a health claim. You can't say that. Aaron, please stop.
For Easter, I don't feel good today. It's time for me to take control back. This is how you do it, okay? So let's talk about this. First thing in the morning, what you're going to do is you're going to take one of our keto max. These are exogenous ketones, and they put you into ketosis within an hour. What is this going to help you with? It's going to help you with energy. It's going to help you. I used to be the same way, Roxanne. I'm serious, okay? This is going to give you energy. This is going to give you focus. This is going to have your brain firing on a completely different level. It does help with appetite suppressant. You mix this with 18 to 24 ounces of water, and I'm telling you, it is absolutely incredible. This is going to blow coffee away any day of the week for me, okay? So that is our exogenous ketones, Keto Max, okay? You get two of these, or no, excuse me. You get two of our caffeinated versions, and you get, let me just organize here, and you get two of our decaffeinated. You're going to take this twice a day. We do have a whole schedule laid out, so it makes it easy for those of you that like all the details. We have those for you too, okay? So in the afternoon, you're going to take our decaf, our uncharged version, so that you can sleep at night. Although taking exogenous ketones also helps you to sleep. Just FYI, helps with digestion.
How does it help you sleep if it gives you energy?
Digestion, muscle preservation, all kinds of delicious things. Okay, then you're going to take... Hold please, our Signal OS, okay? These are little capsules. They've got ketones in them. They've got all kinds of delicious things. What does this do? This connects our bodies on a cellular level. So the communication that our...
It connects our body on a cellular level. Cellular level. Aaron, can you please explain to all of us what that even means? Oh, you can't? Okay. Oh, you're just repeating what the company's telling you. Okay, cool. That was the AC kicking on. I don't know why I'm looking at it all crazy.
Sorry, the air conditioning just came on. The communication that our cells do within our body, this helps them to communicate better. It connects our brain to our body so that they function better. These are incredible. I'm going to tell you guys, this may sound kind of crazy, but when I do the reboot, I'm so processing information on a whole different level. Like, I feel energy rushing in my ears because my brain is just like, give me more information. It's the craziest thing. I feel so powerful. If you can relate to that, drop me.
This sounds really crazy. Are you on drugs? Are you taking drugs? What? Are you going to tell us you're tasting colors too? This is so odd.
Your favorite emoji. So this is our Signal OS, and it helps with cell-to-cell interaction. It also helps with DNA repair because it does have AC11 in it. So let's talk about this for a minute. AC11, what does it do? So picture a cell, a round cell, okay? And you have these free radicals, sun damage, chemicals, all this stuff. And what happens is the free radicals damage the cells. So
I'm literally repeating what we are taught, or what we were taught at this time at Pruvit events. This is almost word for word what was taught.
So it leaves this little gap within the cell. okay? What happens is the cell pulls from the next cell to fill the hole, and it creates this whole chain reaction. AC11, which is in a lot of these products that I'm talking about, is going to fill that gap so it doesn't pull from the other cells, which means there's not mutations, there's not more damage, and it's not a problem. So AC11 is a magical thing that everybody absolutely needs in their life, and the Signal OS is going to help your body to communicate better within its operating system. If that makes sense to you, drop a 3 below.
So I just did a quick Google search. You guys can too, because one thing that I find interesting is that many Huns, including my former Hun self, makes it sound like you can only get these products, these formulations, if you will, from their MLM company, from my former MLM company. And I've never done this. I've never searched AC11 to see what comes up. And when you do, there's all kinds of AC11 supplements. So that's very interesting. And I'm sure there's people that are going to watch this that are in Pruvit and say, oh, well, you know, ours is different. Is it though? Show us what's in it. Show us actually what's in it. Don't hide behind a proprietary blend. Yeah.
Okay. Then around lunchtime, you are going to have one of our better, whoops, I'm dropping stuff.
I'm probably out of breath because I need to eat a good meal. I'm probably out of breath because my body's like, what are you doing to us? That's probably why I'm out of breath in this.
Y'all, you're gonna have one of our better broths, okay? These are bone broths. This is gonna have protein. It has a little tiny bit of carbs. Our body still needs a little bit of carbs, but not enough to kick you out of ketosis. We have 2 flavors. We have salted caramel, which is fantastic if you make it like a frap. So cold water, and you're gonna put some ice in it. You're gonna blend it up. It tastes just like a frap. It is so delicious.
Maybe the first time. After that, you're going to have a hard time drinking it. If you know, you know. And if you know, comment below. Did that just rhyme? Awesome.
You guys, I cannot even, okay? Drop a caramel emoji below if you love it. Do you guys say caramel or caramel? I've got to know. Tell me. Okay? So
why?
This is gut friendly. It's got some protein. It's great for your joints. And you got, I can smell this already. It's so good. Ugh. That's one of my favorites, but I like to make it like a frap. It is absolutely delicious. So then you're going to, in the evening, so in the afternoon, you're going to have more Max. Then in the evening, you're going to have the same bone broth. Okay, so you're still getting the nutrients, you're still getting the vitamins, you're still getting all the things that you need to function. The cool part is you're detoxing your body in a sense. You're putting your body into ketogenesis. You're making it work more efficiently. You're resetting the system. You're literally getting rid of all the junk that your body has been hanging on to that gets in the way of it working properly. If you love that, drop me some muscle emojis below, okay?
Did you see my little baby biceps? Look, did you see the little baby? I should rewind that. Hold on, I have to rewind it. Show me those baby biceps, Erin, even though you're doing nothing but running. Come on, show us. I don't want to go too far. Oh, I passed it. Hold on.
It's great for your joints, and you got, I can smell this already. It's so good. Oh. That's one of my favorites, but I like to make it like a frap. It is absolutely delicious. So then you're going to
wait for it.
In the evening, so in the afternoon, you're going to have more Max. Then in the evening, you're going to have the same bone broth. Okay, so you're still getting the nutrients, you're still getting the vitamins, you're still getting all the things that you need to function. The cool part is you're detoxing your body in a sense. You're putting your body into ketogenesis. You're making it work more efficiently. You're resetting the system. You're literally getting rid of all the junk that your body has been hanging on to that gets in the way of it working properly. If you love that, drop me some.
You guys, look at my little baby biceps and shoulders. They're so cute. Okay. Eating real food. Not eating real food. Oh my God.
The muscle emojis below, okay? This one is our keto time. This tastes like Thanksgiving to me. That's 100%. I like this one.
No, thank you. I will take a Capriotti's sandwich, the Bobby that actually does taste like Thanksgiving, over a Thanksgiving flavored bone broth. No, thank you. Hard pass.
Warm, and I like to add more water. Here's a little hack for you if you're doing this with us. I like to, it says to do 10 to 12 ounces of water with this. I actually like to double the water because then I feel like I have 2 servings and it's so good. I like to savor it. So this is like Thanksgiving. It is so good, you guys.
That's
and
not
this
healthy.
also has the AC11. It has ketones in it, so again, it's going to help with brain function. It's going to have appetite suppressant. It's going to help you sleep. It's going to fill up your belly. This tastes like soup. It feels like you're eating. It's so fantastic.
But didn't you at the beginning say that this is, I can't remember, did I say I was eating or did I say I was not? I honestly, things have flipped so much in this live, it's hard to kind of keep up with the narrative. So, yikes.
At the end of the night, you're going to follow it with our Keto Calm. This is our, think of like a ketone sleepy time tea.
No.
That's what this is, okay? There's 2 different flavors. Chocolate, which is absolutely amazing.
No.
And then we also have our caramel apple.
Oh,
Okay,
God.
now you mix this with, it just says 1 mug. Again, I like to add more water just because more water is, it's just important to me, okay? They do, Tina. They absolutely do.
Oh.
They come with instructions and they should come with a coach as well. You should have somebody that's going to coach you through the process, okay?
That's me telling people not to order anywhere else but through a promoter, a distributor, if you will. That's me throwing shade.
So this is what you're going to have at the end of the night. So what does this have in it? It's got AC11. So again, DNA repair. It's going to help fill in the gaps. It's going to help you sleep. It's going to fill up your belly. This is amazing stuff, you guys. So these.
Is that going to fill up your belly or doubling the water filling up your belly? I'm asking for a friend.
So the products that come in your reboot kit. So here's what you need to do now. I know that you guys are frustrated with how you feel. I know a lot of you slipped when it came to Easter. I know that some of you are sick and tired of feeling sick and tired. And I also know that a lot of you have never done a fast. Or if you've heard of a fast or something like that, you're like, oh no, girl, I need some food. First of all, we've got to do things that we've never done to get to where we want to be. So what I want to encourage you to do right now, before we sell out, you guys, I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. We are going to sell out. Our company sent out 15,000 packages yesterday alone. Okay. This is important.
Oh my God. This is like every other MLMer's launch of a new product. And now that I'm remembering this as I'm watching, so February of 2018 is when they rolled out this 60-hour reboot. And immediately when it came out, I remember this. I immediately sent Jessie Lee a message and was like, absolutely not. I will not be doing this. And she was like, no, this is great. You know, and because in order to be successful, you've got to be a product of the product, right? So I ended up actually doing it. And here I am 2 months later. So I think I had done, this would be my 3rd reboot. And it's just really interesting, not funny, interesting to me because here I am talking about, we sent 15,000, reboots out. Our company sent 15,000 reboots out. And it's kind of like, yeah, but how many of those went to distributors? How many of those went to customers? Oh yeah.
Important. You are important. You need to get with whoever invited you here so that we can get you your reboot kit so that you can change your life. This is a game.
I can tell you exactly what's happening in this live. I don't even need to go back and see the comments. My team was probably watching. They were commenting. They were sharing. I thanked a couple of them that I know were team members or, that were team members that were sharing it out because this was a selling live. And so sometimes I would tell people, hey, share this out. If you have a hard time talking about the reboot, I'll make sure that I refer people back and this and that. And I am doing that in this live, but the emotional manipulation, I know some of you are sick and tired. I know some of you are sick and tired of being sick and tired. I used to say that all the time, which is come on, word salad. What are you doing? And I also, I don't know, it's just the emotional manipulation. I think that this is really, really disgusting.
Game changer. This is going to change how you look at yourself. This is going to change how you look at food. This is going to change how you go through your everyday.
I agree with that actually, but not in a positive way. If you're being super restrictive, I was just talking to somebody on Instagram the other day. And this is just my opinion, again, I'm not an expert. Please go see a dietitian. Please speak with your doctor about anything nutrition related so that you can get the advice that works for you. In my mind, as I'm going through this bulking process to repair my metabolism, I can remember specific times where I would want to have certain things. And because of participating in this type of behavior, I did not trust myself to have those things. So I would just go without. I would, not allow myself to have those things because they were classified as bad. There's no good or bad food. And doing something like this, in my opinion, is doing nothing but creating extremely restrictive rules and toxic relationships with food. For example, as I've been doing this bulk, and I'm over a month in now, which is incredible, I wanted to have some Oreos. I think I talked about this on my podcast or a previous video. And before, I would have completely binged on those Oreos. I would have eaten, the majority of them. I would have sat down, turned the TV on, and I just would have been eating them. And now, because I'm eating inclusively, I'm not excluding anything. If I want to have, some ice cream or something like that, I'm going to have some ice cream and I'm going to enjoy it without feeling guilty. And not because I have an MLM product that's going to reverse what I'm eating. That's not even a thing. Even though we know that some of them say that, like It Works has fat fighters and whatever. It doesn't work that way. Anyways, and while I've been doing this bulk, I wanted to have some Oreos. And instead of having like an entire sleeve of Oreos, I have 3 or 4 Oreos, and I'm like, wow, those were really good. And I can move on with my day. I'm not limiting myself. I'm trusting myself. I'm not classifying food as good or bad. I wanted to have some Oreos, and I did. So that is the positive out of all of this. But what I'm saying in this video, what I just said just now, it's going to, impact you on a daily basis. Yes, it's going to, because it's going to create an environment where you don't trust yourself, where you're classifying food as good or bad, because at this time I was eating keto, so carbs were the enemy, which they're not. And yeah, this is really predatory. I'm going to call it what it is. The way that I am pitching this is extremely predatory and very manipulative. And it's the same tactics that we see from some multi-level marketers when they're doing lives and they're talking about, I used to say this too, I didn't, all of a sudden it was like I didn't recognize myself in the mirror. I didn't recognize who was staring back at me. That is extremely manipulative. And all of this talk of, I know that you overate at Easter, that you indulged, that you did this, that you did that. That's shaming people for eating what they feel like eating, and that's not right.
You're rebooting your system. Your body is going to change. Your outlook on life is going to change. You're going to feel 1,000 times better. Your brain is going to be operating on a whole different level. You're going to be super productive. And
no, that did not happen. By the way, this pause game, oh my God. But anyways, super productive? No, you're not super productive on a 60-hour fast. In fact, my whole family knew when I was rebooting because I would be in bed for 2.5 days. I would do the bare minimum, post on social media, talk about it. I'd go live, and literally that was all of the energy that I had for the day. The rest of the time I was in bed because I felt terrible. And anybody that tells you, oh no, I felt great, not on the 60-hour fast, you didn't. Come on, please.
People are going to be like, what is going on with this person? Like, they look so amazing. Maybe you will, yes, Samantha, good. Maybe you might lose some weight, but I'm telling you guys, the reason behind this reboot is so much bigger than just weight loss. You guys, that is a symptom. Let's talk about why we have the weight. Let's talk about why we feel the way that we do. That's what our reboot is addressing. So it's time for you to step up for yourself. It's time for you to get this reboot kit because you've never done it. It's time for you to be a part of a movement and get your reboot kit now, because I'm telling you, you will thank yourself in just a few short weeks, okay? Will you have moments that are tough? Absolutely. Will you have moments where you're like, I don't even care if I never eat again? Absolutely. Will you have moments where you're like, I don't know if this is for me? Yes. Will you have moments where you're celebrating with other people? Yes. Will you have moments where you're like, I'm so glad that I did this? Yes. But let me tell you what's going to happen. At the end of this, when you finally do eat, you're going to notice that your body feels different after you eat.
Yeah, because it's going to hang on to everything that you're putting in. So you're probably going to be bloated. You're probably going to have a lack of energy. You're not going to feel the greatest, like you talked about at the beginning of this video.
You're going to notice that you feel different. You're going to notice your power, because I know that there's a lot of us that have forgotten how powerful we are. So this for me is about teaching other people to take back their power and to stop being a slave to food.
Oh my God, that is so disgusting. You know what makes me feel powerful? When I leg press 340 pounds. You know what makes me feel powerful? When I max rep bench press at 115. You know what makes me feel powerful? When I'm on the treadmill and I'm running, knowing that I've fueled my body properly, and I know that I have the energy, the calories, all of that stuff to fuel my body efficiently. That's what makes me feel powerful. This whole closing that I'm doing is absolutely disgusting. Yeah. Yuck.
So if that is you, I need you to drop me the word reboot below, and we will message you. I will get you in contact with whoever invited you here so that we can get you connected, because I'm telling you guys, you mark my words, this is going to sell out tonight, okay? So get it tonight. Drop that word reboot. Let's go. Let's do something different. Let's push ourselves. Let's grow as human beings, and let's celebrate as we all go through this together, okay? My name is Erin Bees. You can call me #beast mode. Get on this reboot, y'all. You will thank me later. I promise you that, okay? Love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.
Are you guys okay? Yikes. I mean, I gave my commentary during the video, but that was really bad. That was really bad. And I know I said this earlier, but I apologize to anybody that I contributed through lives just like this to disordered eating, full-on eating disorders, classifying food as good or bad, the after effects of being so restrictive, the weight gain, all of that stuff. I apologize for ever participating in that. I apologize if I ever hurt you guys. That is the very reason that I do these videos. And I know I said it at the beginning, but the things that I am talking about, that I am reacting to, that people that are in a multi-level marketing company, the reason that I am saying the things that I am saying is because I used to do it too. So I know that there's people that are like, oh, multi-level marketing didn't work for you. No, it did. I was in the top 0.38%. I was in it for 13 and a half years. The things that I'm saying are because I either saw it or participated in it myself in those 13 and a half years. Do not join an MLM, and especially health and wellness MLMs, especially anything that is suggesting that you be extremely restrictive. That's not for you. It's gonna do more damage, in my opinion, than it is gonna help you. Work with a dietitian, work with your doctor, get the professional guidance that you need, and eat great food. I think that's the best way to end that. But yeah, don't join an MLM. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you all so much. I'm going to go to the gym. First, I'm going to eat a proper meal. So if you guys like to see what I eat, I for the majority of it, share in my Instagram stories. You can follow me over there. It's not to be, like, hey, here, eat this. This is what you should eat. It's just, hey, this is what I'm eating. This is the process of me bulking. This is what I'm doing and how I'm going about doing it. And maybe investigate that for yourself if it's something that you think might help you. It's not me trying to sell an MLM product where you're fasting for 60 hours. Please don't do that. Okay. And by the way, I get this question a lot. And I think it's important that I just throw it out there in a video. I have a lot of people that ask how they can cancel their Pruvit account, and you just have to email support@pruvithq.com in order to cancel customer accounts, promoter accounts, those types of things. I wanted to put that as a resource in this video just so that you guys have it. Anyways, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys. And if you would like to subscribe, that would be incredible. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.